Looking at the title of this video, you might assume that I think white people can't dance well. That's incorrect. White people can dance well. They just usually don't. But don't worry, that's where I come in. The whip is yet another dance craze that is sweeping the internet, and also one that rhythmically challenged people are likely to embarrass themselves attempting. This is how the whip is done.
Look at the flick of their wrist. Look at the flick of their wrist. Look at the flick of their wrist.
There seem to be several individuals who claim to have created the whip, but given that there's practically nothing new under the sun, I personally decided to conduct an extensive research effort to discover its origin. Reading volumes upon volumes of history records in the library, after about 5 hours of diligent research, I concluded that the whipping motion in the dance was created either sometime last year by individuals trying to simulate driving a car while dancing, or it was created in the mid-17th century by American Southern slave owners. I really hope it's the first one. Here's a breakdown of the whip dance, okay? You got the bounce, the lean, and the whip. The bounce is the backbone to the dance. If you can't bounce, I don't need whatever music you listen to, just bounce with it, okay? Just bounce. That's all you gotta do. Bounce. Step 2 is the lean. 4 beats to a measure, so every time the first beat comes around, you change the direction of your lean. So lean, 2, 3, 4. Lean, 2, 3, 4. Simple as that. Third and final step is the whip. For the most basic whip dance, the whip is going to come from the top shoulder. So if you're leaning to the left, it's going to be your right shoulder that you whip with. So when you lean to the left, you whip with your right arm. Just like I did with the Shmoney video, which if you haven't seen, you should see. It's like right, I'm gonna put it like right there. So I assembled a list of the 3 most common mistakes that people make while trying to do the whip dance. Did you notice that I didn't single out white people this time? That's because the whip dance, for reasons unknown, appears to elude dancers regardless of race, as many black people can't do it either. Mistake number 1. Many people don't get into a low enough stance while doing the whip. Observe. You need to get in a low posture, as if you're riding a horse, and bounce up and down with the beat of the music. A lower stance will give you more leaning ability, and that's going to benefit you when it's time to actually whip. Mistake number 2. Don't think that you should be moving your arm around, because if you do, you're going to probably end up looking like this.
Oh my God.
Remember, you're simulating driving a car, okay? And the steering wheel of a car doesn't move that much, so just keep your arm out straight and you'll be fine, I promise. Mistake number 3. Make sure you're on beat. Please, like the best dancer in the world can completely ruin their routine by performing the wrong move at the wrong time. You whip on the first beat of the measure, okay? The first beat. No. No.
3, 2, 1.
Yes! And that's pretty much all you need to know, actually. Bonus! Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, Darius, what about those other dances that you're supposed to do in between each whip? That's a very good question. I call those filler moves because they function to fill the spaces in between each whip so that you're not standing around like an idiot. You can make pretty much any dance move a filler move. Here's a few examples. Pretty much anything you can come up with, within reason, will work just fine. That'll be it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, share it, whatever. You know, I know that you know some people that would benefit from watching this. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and as always, subscribe.
Your hoe will get slayed. 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 Bring her around these slums.